Hey everybody, this is Danielle from Blank Canvas Makeup and I'm happy to see you here today. And today we're going to talk about the brows and particularly what I do in order to shape them and make them up. Depending on how sparse or how full your brows are, some of these tricks and these tips may apply. If your brows are very full, all you really need to do is shape them and you're good to go. You'll hardly need to fill in. My brows, even though they have some density to them, there are still some sparse areas, like right here and on top here and through the body here, and typically the ends of the brows are where you're going to need to fill in the most. So I'm going to show you how I fill in my brows, and hopefully some of these tricks and these tips may apply to you. So I need to clean up my brows just a little bit. I don't like waxing. I waxed the other day though, and it reaffirmed why I don't like waxing brows. Because they cause your skin to peel for a couple of days after, and that's very unsightly. They try to put makeup over that and it looks really gross. So typically I trim and pluck. So I use a little cuticle scissors shaped like that, and what I'll do is I'll brush the hair up. You could use one of those you could use a little mascara wand like this. You brush the hair up, and whatever falls out of your natural brow pattern, you then trim. I don't need to do that because I did it the other day. And you also brush down, and what falls out, you do the same. And before you pluck, you brush across. So up, down, and then across. So I'm brushing across right now with the little mascara spoolie. You could use a little lash brow, those double-sided, okay, I thought I had one anyway, but I don't. You could use one of those to get the job done, or a little mascara wand like I showed you. And this is my trusty tweezers. So I have a hair here that I need to seal out. So I just like to pull it. No, don't pull it too hard. Just take your ring finger and press it against and hold the skin taut. And then you pull out and you find in hairs. What I do is I use a primer. This is Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and this is an eyeshadow primer, but I use this also on top of my brows. So I just squeeze just a little bit, and I put this all over my eye area and up also onto my brows. And it will do for your brows the same thing that will do for your eyeshadow. Just cause it not to crease. And whatever it is I put on top of it for to stay put for the whole day, so I never have a problem with my brow stuff moving or running or fading throughout the day. So this is an optional. Let this spoolie first. see exactly where you need to fill in. Now I take this is Milani's Easyliner for Eyes, a retractable pencil. Let me show you the name. And this is in the color Espresso. You want to make sure that you don't use black, no matter how dark your hair is. You don't use black for your brows. So I'm just going to take this and fill in a little bit. I'm using very soft, light strokes. I'm filling in the outline of the brow and a little bit inside. I'm not coming into the inner part of the brow. So you see, it's defined, the shape is defined. A little bit better compared to this one without anything on it. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Very lightly filling in. If you like being a natural kind of girl, you can stop right here. But my eyebrows benefit from a little bit more definition, so I'm going back in with the spoolie. And I'm just going to brush through that, so I don't see any definite amount of pencil eyeshadow. This is from Arista. $8.25. Can't go wrong. Matte, which means it has no shimmer, no glitter, no reflective particles at all. Those little hard bits are when it is I was using some water to get my brows a little darker, and so it made it hard. So you don't worry about that. And I also use a little angle brush. See, it's a little brush and it's dense, but it still has some stiffness to it. It's not very fluffy. It's a natural hairbrush. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my brush, and I'm going to work it through the rest of the brow, the whole brow. And this will soften up any lines, and it will be just a bit darker. I'm also putting it up to the front of the brow. When I reach here, remember I was going vertical over there, pull into the hair groove. I'm going to go up here a little bit. Sorry, going horizontal, and I'm going vertical. Because your brows are really a three-dimensional kind of thing, so you want them to fade and do a bit of a gradient. So that's the brow done there. Gonna do the same on the other side. Now, when you're doing your brows, you will realize the brows really aren't twins. They're more like sisters, fraternal, very close cousins. The shape may not be the same on either side, and that may be a natural thing. And I would think you should go with it and try not to make them look unlike all of the same. So when I'm finished doing that, I run through again with this spoolie because I want everything to look nice and natural. So those are my brows, very well defined. They may seem a little strong on a face that does not have makeup on it, because I am here without foundation or anything like that. But when you put on the rest of your foundation, or the rest of your makeup, it's gonna blend in well and really help with the definition of the face. There's one more thing I like to do, and that's to highlight underneath with a matte cream. a matte cream product. This is the Revlon Not Just Nudes. And I like to use, this is the cream shadow. I like to use, you can see it's well out, you can see in 4. I like to use this one. This is the one next to the darkest one, and it is a matte light brown color. And I like to use that just under the brow with a synthetic concealer brush. You can use your brows if it helps. And you see how it just gives an extra definition to the brow. This is the one with the highlight, this is the one without. And how since I like it with the highlight, I'll go ahead and do it on the brow too. And I'm just using a little concealer brush for that. If you have concealer, you can go ahead and define on top of the brows as well. So that is it, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little something. The most important thing, brush through your matte powder. It could be eyeshadow, powder, lots of things on the market. I like to use this to pencil in a little definition, and a little angle brush in order to apply the powder. So, and if you want to go the highlight and primer way, you have those two options as well. So thank you much, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.